Hello everyone, my name is Gina and I would like to officially welcome you to Season Beauties. For those of you who've never been here before, thank you for stopping by. For those of you who have been here before, thank you for coming back. But to everyone, I just want to say thank you for choosing to spend your most valuable asset with me today, and that is your time. Well, this is a really impromptu video, but I promise you, you will be glad you watched. Okay, now, before we get into the reason behind this video, I just want to give you the opportunity to hit that subscribe button down there. And then after you hit the subscribe button and become a part of the Season Beauties family, hit the notification bell. Make sure it rings. And that way, each and every time a new video is uploaded, you will be the first to know. Okay? So, without further ado, let's get into the reason for this video. In this package, is something absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. And for those of you who are looking for a beautiful display piece, a beautiful piece of furniture, a beautiful jewelry box, this video is for you. Well, in that box was a beautiful over-the-door armoire that was also a mirrored jewelry box. Not just, it held more than just jewelry. You know, you could store your sunglasses or even your makeup. You'll see for yourself. That's all I can say. You'll see for yourself. So I'm going to insert some clips of, and I promise you I'm not going to speed it up at all. It took my husband 32 seconds to put together the two pieces that it needed to be able to hang on over the door. Or if you choose to not hang it over the door, you can actually place it on the wall. More looked like once we opened the box, okay, and taken the styrofoam that was wrapped around this. This is my husband, Frank, and he's going to put the pieces on to hang it over the door. Now, I love the way this item was packaged for shipping. This is shrink wrap on it, and it protected the mirror, as well as it had styrofoam pieces on the top and on the sides so that it kept any damage from happening during shipping. He's currently taking the shrink wrap off of the mirror, so excuse the fingerprints, okay? Now, next we have, this is what it looks like once the shrink wrap has been removed. And this box right here had all of the hardware that was needed if you decide you want to hang it over the door. So we're just taking a little peek to see what it looks like on the inside. It is beautiful. The door was a little heavy, so you know it's made very, very well. I love this piece. I'm just telling you the truth. I absolutely love it. I can't wait to store everything inside. Now, this is the hardware and the directions or instructions that were enclosed. We have everything, every step of the way that was included. Then in the plastic bag, we do have the screws, the set of keys for the locks, because this does lock, and the two over the door hooks, as well as two-sided tape with Velcro should you decide to attach it to the wall. This is a very nicely packaged and beautiful armoire to look at. Now, Frank is currently putting the screws through the over the door hooks, which he measured and decided this was the best length for us, because you do have the option to let it hang even lower by putting the screws further down. in the second set of holes that are in, excuse me, in the hook. Okay, well, actually, in both hooks. Okay, now we did not have to pull out any elaborate tools or anything, which kind of, he wasn't that happy about not being able to pull out his drill and the power tools things, but it did not need these things. It didn't require it at all. Just him putting the screws in, and then after he placed them, he just went back in with the multi-tool or with a, I want to say, Phillips screwdriver, so that he could tighten the screws all the way in. Then, in addition to that, it also came with some felt pieces, which you'll see in just a moment, which we used to cover the screws. He told me that was done to protect your walls or the doors from getting scratched up, from adjusting your armoire over the door. Now, in addition to that, there are larger holes right next to the the hooks for over the door, and he said those could be used, or that's what you would use if you were to attach it to the wall instead of hanging it on the door. So those are the felt pieces right there that I was mentioning to you. Okay, and so I appreciated him doing this for me. And he was a little, like I said, a little disappointed. It took him exactly 32 seconds to put those two pieces on, and then he said, I'm finished. Now, what am I supposed to do? So I was very, very pleased with the minimal amount of work that had to be done. And yes, in all honesty, I really could have done it myself, but why? I have him around to take care of it for me. Now, I have been given the chance to share this with you and also offer you a wonderful coupon code when you are a part of the Season Beauties family. Now, I'm not going to tell you about something that you have to send all the way overseas and wait weeks and weeks and weeks to get. No, not at all. I will put a link in the description box below, which allows you to go onto Amazon and to get it and have it shipped straight to your house. You don't have to go have it shipped to me and then I ship it to you. No, you can have. And if you have Amazon Prime, and this is not an advertisement for Amazon or Amazon Prime, I'm just telling you the best way and the quickest way to get it to you. Okay, if you have Amazon Prime, you can have it at your door in 2 days. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to show you the second video. Okay, here we go. We're going to take a look at the finished product. We have it hanging over the door. My husband and I are moving soon, so we wanted to be able to kind of give you a showcase of what it looks like, but not have to take it back down from the wall. Now, my apologies, I'm not trying to blind anybody, so I'm trying not to shine the light directly into the mirror, but I do want you to be able to get the full effect. Now, this also comes with locks, and it does have 2 keys that come with it. So, you can put one of them away so you don't run into any issues with it. So we're going to go ahead and open it up and take a look. I put just a few pieces in there so you could kind of get a feel for what it was that we have. Now, you do have quite a few slots for earrings. It will hold quite a few dozen, whether they are posts or clip-ons. It doesn't matter. You can hang them there. Now, it also comes with 4 LED lights that are battery powered, and they are controlled by the switch on the top of the armoire. Now, in addition to the earring slot, at the top you do also have space for quite a few dozen rings. Okay, so going back over to the earring side, I do want to show you a couple pieces that we have hung. I did put a couple bracelets up. I've tried to put a mixture of different sizes, chunkier pieces, my watches, bracelets. I have my diamond tennis bracelets, just so you can see how they would hang. Nobody says they have to hang just like this, but just so you could see. And I do have this very heavy piece right here. This one is the sapphire and diamond tennis. I'm sorry, it's a necklace and it is extremely heavy. But I put it there so you could see that you could hang it behind each of the pieces, which are the wooden pieces, so that it will stay secure and it won't swing as you open and close the door. Or you can even use it to hang really long pieces, okay, such as this one here. Now, in addition to that, we do have this section where the rings go. Now, it's beautiful velvet background so that your pieces look magnificent. And the slots for the rings are wide enough to even hold my wedding bands. So it's nice and thick. And then we do have additional hooks on this side as well. Okay. Now that velvet, it's beautiful. Okay. And I wanted to let you know that there was a pocket here as well. So I did stick another bracelet in there just so I would remember to point that out to you. Okay. Now it's beautiful. I mean, words really are escaping me. But I do also want to tell you there are shelves there, sections where you can actually display your shades or anything like that. Now what I did was I put palettes there so you could see just how much space there is. Okay, there are sections for even this piece right here. I have my other tennis bracelet inside of its case, just so you can see how wide it really is. And I can actually fit two of them, front to back without any issues. Now, I've also put a couple bottles of nail polish there so you could see how deep that slot was. And also, on the bottom, there are drawers that are also lined with that velvet material. So you can, kind of put to the side those things you don't really want easily accessible or seen by others. Okay, this piece allows you to display your jewelry, which is one of the things that I really like, because a lot of times we don't wear what we have because out of sight, out of mind. And so when you have this many slots or you have this many hooks, you can display a couple hundred pieces very easily, which I'm looking forward to doing. I am very excited about this piece. Now, I did have the lights turned off and we turned them on in the room so that you could see there is not, too much of. Now, I did tell you it was 4 LED lights, but it looks as if there are 5. But either way, it's just beautiful when you see your pieces with that. Think about when you go into the jewelry store and they put out those black velvet pieces and display your rings and things on top of that. But the lighting in there is magnificent. So it lets them really shine and showcase them for what they're really like. Now, this piece right here, I do also want to tell you that whatever you decide to display, this is the perfect armoire to do it. So I trust that you will enjoy having this piece and displaying your pieces. Now, because you are part of the Seasoned Beauties family, I want to say to you to ensure that you are the one to be able to take advantage of this wonderful coupon code. And when I say wonderful, I mean wonderful. It will get you such a deep discount on this. All out here is thank you, thank you, thank you. That's all. I already know it. That's all it's going to be in the description box. When you get it home, well, first of all, when you see the price after the code, I'll be getting thank yous. When you get it home, I'll be getting thank yous. And I want to encourage you to share it with your friends. If you need to get a gift, if you have a birthday coming up, or look, it's not too early to shop for Christmas. You can start doing that as well and take advantage of these limited time coupon codes, okay? Where you can only get it from here, right here, from your girl who's looking out for you. Okay? So, always remember, regardless of the season that you are in, you will always be a seasoned beauty. And if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can become a part of the Seasoned Beauties family and take advantage of this offer. Well, until next time, thank you so much.